Imagine your car suddenly breaks down or you face an unexpected medical bill. Without an emergency fund, these surprises can throw your finances into chaos. An emergency fund acts as a safety net, giving you peace of mind and financial stability. It's not just about saving money, it's about protecting yourself from life's uncertainties. In this video, we'll walk you through practical steps to save your first $1,000, making sure you're prepared for whatever comes your way. Let's start by understanding why this fund is so important for everyone, no matter your income or lifestyle. First step to building your emergency fund is setting a clear, achievable goal. For most people, $1,000 is a solid starting point. It's enough to cover many common emergencies like car repairs or urgent bills without feeling overwhelming. By focusing on this specific amount, you'll stay motivated and track your progress more easily. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Let's break down how you can reach this milestone one step at a time and why having a target makes saving feel more manageable. Keep your emergency fund separate from your everyday spending. Open a dedicated savings account. This makes it less tempting to dip into your savings for non-emergencies. Look for an account with no fees and easy access when you truly need it. By having a separate place for your emergency money, you'll be able to watch your fund grow and avoid accidental spending. This simple step can make a big difference in reaching your $1,000 goal faster and keeping your finances organized. Take a close look at your monthly expenses. Where does your money actually go? By reviewing your spending habits, you can spot areas where you might be overspending or making unnecessary purchases. This awareness is the first step to finding extra cash for your emergency fund. Even small changes like cutting back on takeout or unused subscriptions can add up quickly. Let's explore how tracking your expenses can reveal hidden opportunities to save and help you reach your $1,000 goal. Now that you know where your money is going, it's time to create a simple budget. List your income and all your expenses, then set aside a specific amount each month for your emergency fund. Budgeting doesn't have to be complicated, just make sure you're consistently saving something even if it's a small amount. By making saving a regular habit, you'll build your fund faster and feel more in control of your finances. Let's see how a basic budget can make a big impact. One of the easiest ways to build your emergency fund is to automate your savings. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your dedicated savings account every payday. This way you're paying yourself first, before you have a chance to spend the money elsewhere. Automation takes the guesswork out of saving and helps you stay consistent, even when life gets busy. Let's talk about how this simple trick can help you reach $1,000 without even thinking about it. Take a closer look at your regular spending and identify expenses you can reduce or eliminate. Maybe it's that daily coffee shop visit, unused gym membership, or streaming services you rarely watch. Cutting just a few small expenses can free up extra cash each month. Redirect this money straight into your emergency fund. Remember, these sacrifices are temporary and will help you build a financial cushion for the future. Let's explore some common areas where you can save without feeling deprived. If you're finding it tough to save from your current income, consider ways to boost your earnings. This could mean picking up a side gig, freelancing, or selling items you no longer need. Even a few extra hours of work each week can make a big difference. Every dollar you earn from these efforts can go directly into your emergency fund, helping you reach your $1,000 goal faster. Let's look at some creative ways to increase your income and speed up your savings journey. Most of us have things lying around the house that we no longer use: old electronics, clothes, or furniture. Selling these items can give your emergency fund a quick boost. Use online marketplaces or local community groups to find buyers. Not only will you declutter your space, but you'll also turn unused items into cash. Every little bit helps when you're working toward your $1,000 goal. Let's see how a weekend of decluttering can jumpstart your saving. Whenever you receive unexpected money, like a tax refund, bonus, or gift, consider putting a portion or all of it into your emergency fund. Windfalls are a great way to make significant progress without impacting your regular budget. It can be tempting to spend this extra cash, but using it to build your safety net will pay off in the long run. Let's talk about how to make the most of these opportunities and reach your $1,000 goal even faster. Keeping track of your savings progress is key to staying motivated. Use a simple chart, app, or notebook to record each deposit into your emergency fund. Celebrate small milestones along the way. Every $100 saved is a step closer to your goal. Tracking your progress not only keeps you accountable but also makes the journey more rewarding. Let's see how monitoring your savings can help you stay focused and excited about reaching $1,000. Saving money can sometimes feel slow or challenging, but staying motivated is crucial. Remind yourself why you're building this fund, whether it's for peace of mind, family security, or financial independence. Visualize your goal and keep your reasons front and center. Surround yourself with supportive people or join online communities for encouragement. Remember, every small step brings you closer to your $1,000 emergency fund. Let's talk about ways to keep your motivation high throughout the process. It's easy to dip into your emergency fund for non-emergencies, especially when you see the balance growing. To avoid temptation, keep your savings account separate and don't link it to your debit card. Treat this money as off-limits unless it's a true emergency. By setting clear boundaries, you'll protect your progress and ensure your fund is there when you really need it. Let's discuss strategies for keeping your emergency fund safe from everyday spending urge. Not every unexpected expense is a true emergency. Before tapping into your fund, ask yourself if the situation is urgent, necessary, and unavoidable. Emergencies typically include things like medical bills, car repairs, or sudden job loss, not vacations or shopping sprees. By defining what counts as an emergency, you'll make better decisions and preserve your savings for when you really need it. Let's clarify what situations your fund should cover. If you share finances with a partner or family, involve them in your savings plan. Discuss your emergency fund goal and why it matters. When everyone is on the same page, it's easier to stay disciplined and avoid unnecessary withdrawals. Working together also means you can celebrate milestones as a team. Let's explore how family support can make saving for emergencies a shared and rewarding experience. Life happens, and sometimes you might need to use your emergency fund before reaching your $1,000 goal. That's okay, don't get discouraged. The important thing is to start rebuilding as soon as possible. Treat setbacks as learning experiences, not failures. By staying positive and persistent, you'll get back on track and reach your goal. Let's talk about how to handle setbacks and keep moving forward on your savings journey. Every time you reach a savings milestone, like $100, $500, or finally $1,000, take a moment to celebrate your progress. Recognizing these achievements keeps you motivated and makes the journey enjoyable. Your celebration doesn't have to cost money. It could be as simple as sharing your success with a friend or treating yourself to a favorite activity. Let's discuss the importance of celebrating your wins along the way. As you reach your $1,000 goal, don't stop there. Life's emergencies can sometimes cost more, so consider gradually increasing your fund to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses. Continue your saving habits and adjust your goal as your needs change. By making emergency savings a permanent part of your financial plan, you'll always be prepared for the unexpected. Let's talk about how to keep your fund growing beyond the first $1,000. Our financial situation can change over time, so it's important to review your emergency fund regularly. Check in every few months to see if your savings goal still fits your needs. Adjust your contributions if your income or expenses change. Staying flexible ensures your emergency fund always provides the right level of protection. Let's see how regular reviews can keep your savings plan on track. Reaching your emergency fund goal is a big achievement. Share your story with friends or family to inspire others to start their own savings journey. Your experience can motivate someone else to take control of their finances and build their own safety net. Let's talk about how sharing your success can create a positive ripple effect in your community. Building your first $1,000 emergency fund is a powerful step toward financial security. It's not always easy, but with clear goals, smart habits, and a little persistence, anyone can do it. Remember, this fund is your safety net for life surprises. Start today, stay consistent, and watch your confidence grow as your savings build. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Here's to a safer, more secure financial future.